Today I'm gonna get out a bit of my comfort zone and film on my actual video camera. I've had this camera, it's the Sony ZV-1 for a while now, but I've been really uncomfortable filming with it, so I've been using my phone for almost all of my videos. I just want to start using it because I have this camera, it's an expensive camera, and I want to put it to use. So let's film the rest of this vlog with that. Okay, let's switch. Welcome. We're officially on the Sony ZV-1 and we'll see how this goes. So I have some presents I have to wrap, so we're gonna do it together. Sorry, I'm really particular and like, no. Okay, wait, sorry, you can't see that. Okay, so I was able to cover it. It looks a bit weird and wonky, but as long as it's covered, I can just flip it over. Now it looks perfect from both ends. So we have present number 2 wrapped. So I finished wrapping everything. Finished wrapping all the presents. I'm very happy this year I was able to have money to be able to purchase gifts for friends and family because I didn't think I would be able to, honestly, but I was able to, and I'm very grateful for that, and I hope my family does like the gifts that I give them and my friends as well. Now let's put them under the tree. Okay, so I realized I have these taper candles, but I don't have anything to put them in, and I like to do clay art. So I'm thinking, I don't know if you guys know these jelly cats, like these jelly cat plushies. I'll put one, like an example of them here, but their plushies are so cute with little legs. So I'm thinking having like a candle holder with like little legs. I don't know what exactly I want to make it yet, but I just think that would be really cute because I really need a candle holder and I don't want to buy one when I can just make it. So I came up with an idea. So I'm going to do a tree stump, and then I'm going to have little mushrooms coming out the ends with like little red mushrooms, and then the bottom is going to have like moss. Maybe I should color this in so you can get like actual visual. The best coloring, but you can see a little better with this, with the concept I'm going for. So let's try it. Because I don't have the color brown, I have to make it. So I'm going to be mixing some black, some red, some yellow, and some blue. Basically all the primary colors. Some black. Oh, I also need white because I get to lighten it from the black. So I put that in there. Wait, I really like filming on my camera. At first I thought it would be really uncomfortable, to be honest. But there's something about it. I like the way it shoots. You know, it looks very cinematic, which I really like. I think this is about to be my new go-to. The only thing is, the battery life on this camera isn't that great, to the point where I literally, hold on, let me show you. I literally need like multiple batteries because I film long. So after about a couple minutes, the battery dies. Like right now it's about to die and I literally just inserted a new battery. So that's like the only thing that's not too great. Okay, so this is what I have so far. It's basically a little tree stump. I'm using Sculpey 3 clay, which is very soft clay. So I'm actually going to like score this a bit to make it a bit textured, because if not, then I'm gonna have my handprint, and plus it's a tree, so I feel like that makes sense. You know, make it look very like rough and looks like it has been through some stuff, so you can see here. Okay, so I roughened the texture of it just so we can have more of like that rough edge look to it. Now we can start adding the mushrooms and other green elements to it. Okay, now I'm adding on the little mushrooms, and then I'm gonna add the little white dots and whatever else I feel like I need to add, because right now it's looking a little bit empty. Okay, so I finally finished. They look so cute, very cottage core, exactly how I wanted them to look. It's my favorite type of style. So back looks, front looks. Now all we gotta do is put the candles inside. They're coated with a seal of resin. So yeah, that was a very random project because I literally, bro, the only reason I made this is because I wanted to read, but I wanted to use taper candles as I read. But then I didn't have anything to put the taper candles in. So I was like, I need something to put the taper candles in as I read. So I had to make something to put them. So I made 2 of these holders, but I'm not gonna use this one quite yet. So I'm gonna put this little keychain that I made in it and store it over here with my little homemade goods. And I'm also gonna put my pen in this little pen holder I made the other day. See, like, I tend to make a lot of like intentional crafts, like crafts that can make my life slightly easier, because that's how life should be, you know? You have your own little personal items that enhance your life. You know, that's what I love. So we're gonna be reading Bridgerton, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So this is Penelope and Cullen's story. This is the season that just passed, and I really wanted to read the book version of it, so obviously I had to get this. I actually already had this before the season came out. I've had a couple of the Bridgerton books, but this one I want to read right now, and then I'm gonna read Benedict's story later on. We don't know when, but it will get done. Okay, and I'm gonna go out of this because I'm actually going to... Oh, Michelle Choi! We will be watching that later. And this one I really liked. I don't know how long this is though. Is it 25? Okay, yeah. Go back. So I'm gonna use this one because it's 25 work session, which is exactly what I want. So let me make sure I have everything. Try to moisturize my hands. Very ash. It's my favorite moisturizer, by the way. Got this from a store in New York called Taso. There's a Taso Light. I'm also going to be using this custom bookmark that I made just specifically for this book. So that makes me happy. It has a little mini clip. Sorry, you can't see it. I even make sure I had like a little mini book on it. I just felt like that would be really cute to pair with the book, so we can finally get into reading. I can finally use this bookmark. There's a line here that was like, there was that famous Bridgerton chestnut hair, the wide and smiling Bridgerton mouth, the broad shoulders, the 6-foot height, and in Cullen's case, the most devastating green eyes ever to grace a human face. Penelope, you're onto something. You're onto something, girl, because I see it. I see it. Like, I get it. I am certainly not going to marry Penelope Featherington. Yeah. Cullen, when I catch you. Because, like, why? What did Penelope do? Like, for him to say that, I really don't get it. Like, what did she even do to deserve that? So good to Cullen. She's so nice. And she doesn't even do anything. Oh, so this is different. Okay. Because in the Bridgerton season, Penelope hears Cullen say that, but he doesn't know that she even heard. In the book, they literally turn to Penelope, and she is standing right there, as literally like Herbert Cullen said. That's crazy. Wow. Benedict is so funny. This, oh, I like this. Okay, so I like how the show does it, but I love how the book does it. In the show, like Penelope overhears that, and then Cullen doesn't know, and then the season ends. But here, it's like Penelope finds out because literally Anthony, Benedict, and Cullen are all talking, and then she overhears, and now it's awkward because now it's like he immediately has to deal with it. Like he immediately has to be like, oh, I didn't know you were there, and wow, I like this. So now Anthony, he is more present in this book as well, where he was like, oh, I'm sorry, like he generally didn't know you were there. Oh, wow. Oh, Penelope, I'm sorry, girl. No, I don't know why they do this to you. So far, I love the book, and oh wait, so far I really like the book, and I'm probably gonna do more than 25 minutes. We'll see. Right now, I'm aiming for 25 because it is quite late, and I'm trying to sleep a bit earlier too. But then again, I really have all day. I really have all day tomorrow. Like, girl, what? So I did reach the 5-minute mark on the Pomodoro, but I do want to finish chapter 1 so I can at least get this chapter finished, and it's actually really good. I don't want to finish right when I'm in the middle. Like I'm literally right here, so I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna finish this whole chapter, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a review. So it's insane. Okay, so I always wanted to know the timeline of how long like Lady Whistledown was kind of printing, and in the show, it kind of makes you think that it's only been 4 years since Bridgerton has came out. So it makes you think that like that's the timeline. Well, that's just how I'm thinking from seeing it from the show. It's been like 4 years or like just a couple years, but it's actually been 10 years. 10 years that Penelope has been printing, and that's also the same amount of time that she's been out, like in society. So that's like a mind blow right there. Penelope must have a lot of money for real. And I love that for her. Get your bag, queen. Like especially in this era. Okay, so I was watching back the footage I filmed today on my camera, and I realized I had like the soft skin setting on my camera on, and I didn't like that, so I turned that off because it was, if I'm gonna be filming with my camera, I want it to be as authentic as possible, like show any imperfections I have, because I'm trying to grow comfortable with that. So that's one reason. Plus I didn't like how it looked. It just looked oddly like blurry, like blurred out. I'd rather show like the texture on my face than look like blurred all the time, It was not eating. It's like a pimple. I think it is. Like a pimple forming on my nose. But I'm about to go to sleep, so we're gonna do gaming tomorrow. But I'm using this serum. I've been using it for a couple years now, and I really like it. But I actually ran out about 2 years ago. But I recently went to New York, so I was able to restock on it. So that makes me very happy because I really like this serum. So to not be able to use it for a whole year, I'm really sad. But anywho, I'll see you guys in the morning. Rewind morning. So it's the next day, and I'm very excited to jump back into the book. So I am gonna put back the same Pomodoro light that I was using, and we're gonna read more of this before we get into the gaming today, because I was immediately hooked and I want to read this, so that's what we're going to be doing. Let's see how long we read. Will I stick to 25 minutes, or will I do, once again, 50, or maybe even longer? Let's see. I made this nice iced coffee earlier. So it has cinnamon, oat milk, instant coffee, and maple syrup. Literally. And I used the golden ratio. Like, there's this video online where if you try the golden ratio for your drinks, they'll just automatically come out really good. And that's basically what I've been following, and it never fails me. Can we talk about the sale that Nintendo's having? It's actually really good. Like, they have Wii Sports on sale. It's up to like 50% off for some games so far. I'm only seeing about 30 to 40. I know the game I did want, which is Disney Dreamlight Valley. $10 off. It's pretty good. And then not Animal Crossing, but Mario Kart. I think it's like $18 right now. It's like Mario Kart Deluxe, so I have to stuff inside it too. So $17.94. Nice. This creator finally posted. I've been waiting so long for this video. If you are a viewer of Segs in the City, I had to like self-censor that. Then Steve and Miranda is honestly one of my least favorite couples, other than Carrie and Big and Carrie and Burger. But Steve and Miranda, they're like my second runner-up. And I've been waiting for this video because it's been so long and I love their opinions on it. So yeah. Oh, look, there's my video. I made this one earlier. Oh no, you can't see that. I made this video earlier today. Oh, I love seeing my little videos there. It makes me so happy. I read about 53 pages. I think I'm about halfway through chapter 1. And so far we can see in the book that Lady Danbury is a very pivotal character towards Colin and Penelope. She's definitely trying to get them together. And I really like how in the book that she has a bigger role, because I feel like in the show, Lady Danbury kind of was going through her own thing. So she couldn't really be there with Penelope to try to like get Colin to be like, hey, Penelope, she's right here. I like Penelope, you know? So far I'm really enjoying their book. Just have to go somewhere, so we are going to do that first. We're gonna come back. I'm in Trader Joe's, by the way, because they have this fire buffalo dip, and I've been thinking about it for ages. And then I have to pick up some other minor Christmas presents that I didn't do throughout the past couple weeks. Got the buffalo dip that I was talking about at Trader Joe's. Got these chips, which the way I like these chips, I fold the bottom of the bag to push it up, and then it leaves like this nice little well, and you fold the sides so you can just grab it without having to like dig your hand in there. So I have a flip a coin from Google. Can you focus on here? So we're gonna flip a coin. So heads would be Breath of the Wild, and tails would be Hogwarts Legacy. Tails. Okay. I'm just gonna get my desk nice and set up. Oh my gosh. I'm really gonna start playing first. Oh. People were complaining about this? I'm literally okay. So when I first took the test, I actually got Ravenclaw, but then I took it again, and then I got Hufflepuff. But I just resonate more with Ravenclaw. It just makes sense. So I'm just gonna be Ravenclaw. Okay. Like I love Hufflepuffs, but with the way my brain just be functioning, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm a Ravenclaw. It just makes sense. Girl, me? I just got here, like. I ate him up. Wait, were we gonna kiss or what? Okay, so I finished playing for today, and oh my goodness, this game was so fun, and I really loved the sorting, how Hogwarts was presented. I thought that was so cute and so fun, and I like how you're actually able to take like classes in the game. I find that so like, I don't know, I'm just having like this whole moment of like, wow, that was so fun. as somebody who grew up watching Harry Potter, to be able to experience playing it and kind of have the feeling of being a attendee to Hogwarts, it just feels so, it feels like I'm like, literally if this game wasn't on sale, it would have been so long before I got this game, but I'm so happy that I was able to experience it. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.